Daniel's Apocalypse, Ancient Secrets of the Last Days. What if I told you that a Hebrew captive writing in ancient Babylon 2,500 years ago predicted the exact sequence of world empires that would rise and fall, and that his final prophecy is unfolding right now in our lifetime? Daniel wasn't just any prophet. He was given visions so terrifying, so precise, that they've been locked away, dismissed, and feared by scholars for centuries. But tonight, we're going to unlock the vault. Before we dive into these bone-chilling revelations, please hit that subscribe button right now. I cannot tell you how much your support means to me. Every subscription helps us bring these hidden truths to light, and frankly, what you're about to discover might be the most important thing you'll hear this year. So please subscribe now. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. The vision that broke Daniel picture. This, you're Daniel, torn from your homeland, forced to serve in the court of your captors. Then God shows you a vision so overwhelming that you're physically sick for days afterward. The Bible says Daniel was appalled by the vision, and none could explain it. What did he see that was so devastating? He saw the end of the world as we know it, but here's what's terrifying, and this is where your blood should run cold. Daniel's prophecies have been coming true with surgical precision for over 2 millennia. Every kingdom he predicted has risen and fallen exactly as he described. Every timeline has clicked into place like pieces of some cosmic puzzle, and we're living in the final piece, the 4 beasts of terror. In Daniel chapter 7, he describes 4 beasts emerging from a churning sea. These weren't metaphors, they were blueprints for the future of human civilization. The first beast was like a lion with eagle's wings. Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar's empire that conquered the known world. Check. The second was a bear raised up on one side with 3 ribs in its mouth. The Medo-Persian Empire, exactly as it unfolded. Check. The third was a leopard with 4 wings and 4 heads. Alexander's Greek empire that swept across 3 continents at impossible speed, then split into 4 kingdoms after his death. Check. But the 4th beast, this is where Daniel's courage nearly failed him. The beast that devours the earth. The 4th beast was terrifying and dreadful and exceedingly strong. It had great iron teeth. It devoured and broke in pieces and stamped what was left with its feet. Rome, the iron empire that crushed everything in its path. But here's what chills me to the bone. Daniel saw this beast transforming, evolving, persisting through time with 10 horns. And from among those 10 horns, a little horn would emerge, a horn with eyes like a man and a mouth speaking great things, the Antichrist. The timeline that's running out. Daniel was given something no other prophet received: exact timelines. In chapter 9, the angel Gabriel gives him the prophecy of the 70 weeks. 70 periods of 7 years each, 490 years total, from the decree to rebuild Jerusalem until the Messiah would be cut off, exactly 483 years. Scholars have calculated this prophecy, and it points to the exact year of Christ's crucifixion. But here's what keeps me awake at night. There's 1 week left, 7 years, the final countdown. And friends, I believe that countdown has already begun. The signs are screaming. Look around you. Daniel prophesied that in the last days, knowledge would increase exponentially. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase. We've gone from the printing press to artificial intelligence in a few centuries, from horses to rockets to the moon in 1 lifetime. He spoke of a time when the whole world would be connected, when events in one place would be seen instantly everywhere, when money would become digital, when a single system could control all buying and selling. Does any of this sound familiar? The abomination that makes desolate. But the most terrifying part of Daniel's vision is yet to come. He speaks of an abomination of desolation, a moment when something so sacred is so utterly defiled that it triggers the final 3.5 years of human history as we know it. Jesus himself referenced this prophecy. Paul wrote about it. John saw it in Revelation. The third temple will be rebuilt in Jerusalem. The sacrifices will resume. And then, in one horrific moment, the Antichrist will declare himself God in that holy place. And then the real tribulation begins. The kingdom that never ends. But here's why I can sleep at night despite these terrifying realities. Daniel saw the end of the story. After all the kingdoms of men crumble, after all the beasts have had their day, he saw a stone, cut without hands, that became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. The kingdom of heaven, Christ's eternal reign. Daniel saw the Ancient of Days taking his seat, with hair white like wool and eyes like flames of fire. He saw one like the Son of Man approaching the throne and receiving dominion and glory and a kingdom that shall never be destroyed. The choice before us. So here we stand, at the end of Daniel's timeline, watching his prophecies unfold in real time. The question isn't whether these things will happen. They're happening now. The question is, are you ready? Daniel's message isn't just about the end times. It's about the God who controls the end times. The God who revealed the future to a young Hebrew captive to give us hope in the darkest hour. Because while the world around us may be falling apart, while kingdoms rise and fall, while beasts emerge from the sea of nations, our God remains on the throne, and his kingdom will have no end. These aren't just ancient words on a page. These are warnings, promises, and hope for our generation. Daniel's apocalypse isn't something to fear if you know the king who's coming. What other biblical prophecies do you see unfolding in our time? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, if this opened your eyes to something new, please share it with someone who needs to hear this message. The clock is ticking, but it's not too late. Please click the subscribe button. It helps this channel continue to spread the truth of Jesus Christ. Thanks a million. I deeply appreciate it.